Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 263 for Friday, December 11th, 2009. And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is The Road. The Road is directed by John Hillcoat, who also did The Proposition with Guy Pearce, which that film had so much critical acclaim behind it. I saw it, I liked it okay, thought it was a little too slow maybe for me, I don't know. But I didn't like it nearly as much as some critics did, so take with that what you will. The Road is based off of a novel by Cormac McCarthy, which I have read, so this review is from the perspective of somebody who has read the book, just so you know if that has any judgment upon what you think of this review. And it stars Viggo Mortensen, Cody Smith-McPhee, Charlize Theron, Robert Duvall, and Guy Pearce in a very, very small cameo towards the end of the film. The Road is basically the story about a man and his son who are living in a post-apocalyptic world, and they're just traveling on the road. They're trying to go south to get to the coast for what you don't really know, for what purpose, I guess, to see if there's other people down there. And what ensues is a very moody, kind of atmospheric piece of filmmaking, I think. I think The Road, for most people, is going to be a film that is going to turn them off. I think it's a film that most general moviegoers are not going to enjoy because it doesn't really have much of a driving plot, and by that I mean there's no major events, there's no point A, point B, point C, point D that they're trying to go to. It's just these two kids wandering along, and because of that, what ensues are very small moments, or what are perceived as small moments by most. They find a Coke can, they stumble into a house, they find an underground shelter, like just very small things that happen in this film, but because of the scope and desolation of the picture, these small things add for a very big win when they happen. And it's a film that I think I did enjoy, and I think what it tries to set out to do, it achieves very well. That being said, though, I think people that have not read the book and are not expecting a film that's going to be very slow-paced, very almost meandering in the way that it tells the story, are going to be probably bored, I would imagine. My problem, I think, with The Road, although I think it is a pretty good film, is that it goes on for way too long. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that the book by Cormac McCarthy is practically unfilmable because, just like this movie, in the book, very little happens. The moments are very small, the dialogue is very sparse and light, there's no big monologues or anything, there's no big action sequences or anything like that. And I think the reason they're saying that is because that works in literary form, but as a movie, it might not be able to work. And I think that The Road goes on for about 20 minutes too long. I think that similar films to this actually would be Wendy and Lucy, Ballast, Treeless Mountain, which is one I just reviewed. And the joy that I have with most of those films is that they're between an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half. They're all fairly short films. And I think especially Wendy and Lucy really works well in that medium because it has a story that it's telling, and it tells it within 75 minutes. And I think The Road could be told within an hour and a half. I think there's many scenes in this film that could be cut out that I don't think anything would really be lost as far as emotional connectivity to the story or the characters or things like that. I do applaud the filmmakers, though, for staying faithful to the book and for not trying to Hollywoodize the film. It is not a Hollywood movie at all. Viggo Mortensen does give a pretty exceptional performance. I mean, he is almost the driving force of this movie, so the film is almost reliant upon how well he does in the film, and he does very, very good. I really do like the ending to this movie. I love the ending to the book, so I guess it's only fitting that I like the ending to the film. I think the little kid, Cody Smith-McPhee, is a pretty good actor. I don't think he's as great as necessarily some people have said. But all this being said, I think The Road has divided critics for a reason, because it's a film that I think people are either going to kind of like, or they're either going to really like, or they're absolutely going to hate. And I just kind of liked The Road. I applaud what it's trying to do, but I don't think it's absolutely exceptional. But I give The Road a very, very strong 3.5 out of 5. I think if you've read the book, you should see the movie. I think you'll probably, if you enjoyed the book, you will enjoy the movie, I think. But I don't think it's as phenomenal as maybe it could have been. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with another one for you.